But I think we are positioned much better to swing with the big boys this year.
And that's Dan Campbell again, DetroitLions.com. Swinging at the big boys, Tom Azaway. That is something I think we all are looking at, just looking ahead. I don't think there's too many people that believe that the Lions won't compete, at least for an NFC North championship, and then at best, perhaps even an NFC championship.
What are we used to hearing from our coaches and general managers? You know what? We'll see how it goes. We're going to play this out, and we got the plan, 3-year plan. Guess what? Year 3 is here, guys. And you hear what he's saying. The Lions are players now. They are players. I even saw Colin Cowherd pick them to win the division. Not that that means anything.
Yeah, I know. It's everybody. Yeah,
right.
And
they're everyone's darling.
I think he did so with a 10-7 record.
Yeah, he did. He did. He's got Minnesota at 9-8, and then Packers, and then the Bears in the basement. But that doesn't matter. The Lions are the darlings right now of the NFL. We hear it, we see it, and that's the scary part, that everyone is on top of this team now. I kind of liked them when we were just sneaking up on people, but now they're here. The year is here, man. I'm using Dan Campbell language. And I still think they're a backup quarterback need. I still think they need a wide receiver. And obviously, you need a little help on the defensive line. Just a little help. I think they're closer than a lot of people think. And this draft is going to be fantastic. It's only, 3 weeks away? 3+ weeks away?
Yeah, April 20?
Isn't that cool?
April 27th through 29th, so a month from today.
Yeah.
That is incredible. You know, you talk about playing with the big boys. You got to get it right in the NFL draft. Whether it's second, third round, fourth round, fifth round, you got to get the first round right, man. Look at these last 10 first-round picks by the Detroit Lions. And, of course, the last 3 years, the last 3 picks, the last 2 years, Aiden Hutchinson, Jamison Williams, Penei Sewell, we think we like that. But Jeff Okudah, you know what? Actually, for the number 3 pick, no. It was a bad pick.
It was.
T.J. Hawkinson, not good. Ragnow, working out. Jared Davis, no longer with the team. Taylor Decker, Laken Tomlinson, and Eric Ebron. When it comes to high-round picks, that's not very good. And I think, actually, Taylor Decker, that was in the late teens, actually.
No.
I mean, some of these guys, Jeff Okudah 3, Hawkinson 8. I don't remember where Ragnow was. Was he 10? Ragnow was 10. Jared Davis
5.
Ebron
was 5.
Was he 5 or 6? Something like
5
that.
or 6, yeah. Penei Sewell 7.
Unbelievable.
Look at the 2 tight ends, one on top of each other there. Please, no more.
Well, that would be 2024. If you go 2014, 2019, and then 2024.
Brock Bowers is 2023 or 2024?
Next year.
All right.
2024.
Okay.
You know, what's funny is in 2017 is when I first started doing radio. I started doing radio in 2017 and started doing TV as well. Not I started, but I was doing it. As I say, you know, when I'm in the city, I'm going to start supporting the Lions. I'm excited. I think 17 is also the year that Stafford got paid. I think
might be.
I think 2017.
After 2016
it was. Yeah, 2017 he got paid, became the highest for 4 days, 5 days, and Matt Ryan, etc. So I called myself trying to be a Lions fan then. Got excited. I was working with a radio station, and we were doing the draft. So we did the whole first round, did the Lions pick. And when they drafted Gerard Davis instead of Dalvin Cook, I was right back off the Lions. I was right back off the Lions. I was good. I was okay.
Just for clarification, Ebron was the 10th pick, Laken Tomlinson the 28th pick, Taylor Decker the 16th pick, Gerard Davis 21, Frank Ragnow 20th pick, and then Hawkinson 8, Okudah 3, Penei Sewell 7, Hutchinson 2, and Jamison Williams 12. You know, there's if you look on Twitter lately, Jamison Williams is getting a lot of love. He's out there at the Coney Island on 6 Mile buying everybody Conies and stuff like this.
6 Mile,
yeah.
You watch out.
He's out there getting all kinds of love. And I just...
6 Mile?
Yeah.
He gonna have to call somebody. He needs those security guards that Jared Goff had.
But I am curious. He is the most important player to me on the Detroit Lions this year outside of Jared Goff. Dynamically, what he gives you, if he is that guy we all expect, this is a game changer. This is your Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Stephon Diggs. Amon-Ra is great, and we love Amon-Ra, and he's a Pro Bowler. But Jameson Williams, we believe, could be an all-pro type game-changing player. He is everything to me, and I'm 50-50 on it because I haven't seen it yet. It's going to take me to see it to believe it.
No, he's not. Jared Goff's not one. He's number one. He is number one in terms of what the potential is. The reason why they would move up 20 picks is if he's worth that, then he's number one. If he can do what Stephon Diggs does for Buffalo, what Stephon Diggs for Minnesota Vikings, what Tyreek Hill did for the Kansas City Chiefs, what you watched Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle do for the Miami Dolphins last year. He is the same version of that. He is the new wide receiver one in the NFL. He can run all the routes. He's explosive. They allow a lot more, space for the wide receiver to do his thing and get jiggy, and he's fast as ever. He is going to be refreshed. Most people, when they come off ACL injuries, they're better, they're more explosive, and they're more athletic that next year. That's been the case with a bunch of people that I've talked to as well as myself. Once I finally got back into the rhythm, I could jump higher, I was more explosive, I was faster, because it still happens when you're younger. This injury happened for him. He's 19 years old, about to be 20. He's now 20, he's 21 now. Like, he's a young man. He's not even in the prime of his life yet. So he's going to be explosive. And if he's going to be those things, it is going to be fun and special to watch. I tell you like this, Jared Goff, I hope you are doing push-ups. I hope you are doing chin-ups. I hope you're doing everything you can to get the shoulders right, get the shoulder flexion going, get a little stronger. Because you throw the ball out there, as soon as you say go, I guarantee you it's going to be somebody on the other end of that catching for touchdowns, man. And it's going to be special to watch. All those highlights. Now just think about Detroit Lions fans. You don't, when the draft happens in fantasy football, you don't have to go get Justin Jefferson, who gave you 1,800 yards last year. You don't have to go get Tyreek Hill, who gave you 1,800 yards last year. You don't have to go. You just go get Jameson Williams. He's down the street.
I can't wait. I mean, we always root for summer vacation to come. Freak, Easter's not even here yet. I cannot wait to play freaking football in September. I hate rooting a months away. Hell, every day is precious to me at this point in my life. But I cannot wait. I wish football was ready to go again. I mean, I'm ready to go.
The Detroit Lions, the way they're building this team does feel like the 04 Pistons a little bit. Where is the superstar in here? Jameson Williams is a superstar, or has the potential to be that superstar. And outside of Jameson Williams, I'm not sure. There's a lot of very good players on this roster. Maybe Kirby Joseph is a player that can really become elite.
Yeah.
Potentially. And there's probably others. And I don't want to short sell them and put ceilings on these guys.
This isn't you shortchanging them. You're not short selling them. You're just talking about a player that 2 years ago in the national championship game, on the opposite side of him, that featured Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, N'Kobe Dean, Lewis Seen, Keely Ringo, who's in this year's draft, featured all of these monsters. Trayvon Walker, number one safety, number one player off the board last year, had all these players in it, right? They were winning the game because of Jameson Williams on that field with all those players. That's why you're not underselling him. He has already shown he's a superstar.
If you look at the ceiling for the players on the team with the Detroit Lions, it does appear that Jameson Williams has the biggest ceiling of any player on this team. Does it not?
Yeah.
I mean, isn't he the first one that jumps off the page at you when it comes to this? If you look at the Lions roster, what guy can be a top 5?
CJ
Gardner-Johnson. There you go.
Yep.
CJ Gardner-Johnson is a very special
Kirby
elite
Joseph.
player. Yeah.
I believe
No,
it.
I know. I'm agreeing with you. I'm
just throwing him out there.
Yeah.
Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah.
I still believe his ceiling's high. I mean, I think he overachieved last year, if you ask me. I think he did a great job. He developed.
Aiden Hutchinson is only going to get better as that defensive line, and he gets a little help.
He's already got James
line.
Houston, and you got to hope that Pascal's good, and you're going to draft somebody.
I'm talking about top 5.
Those guys,
could Aiden Hutchinson be a top 5 defensive end in this league?
I hope so.
Yeah.
But what I love about the conversation is you've already answered your question. Like in the span of that second, you answered yourself.
It's Jameson Williams.
Because you just said, I hope so. James saying about hope, we already know so. So, yeah, I would say those players had the potential to be really good. Like Aiden Hutchinson, you saw last year. I mean, he's the only defensive end to have 3 interceptions in the season. No, that's not rookie. That's all time. So he's already doing some things that you're like, you're like, hell yeah, this is exactly what I wanted out of him. So you got Kirby Joseph. I mean, he's showing you that dog. He's showing he didn't care about Aaron Rodgers. He's making some plays when you called his name. So he's showing you he's going to have the potential to explode as well. Jameson Williams has that potential to be special.
Well, not only that, but what he does for your offense.
Yeah.
I mean, he stretches the field unlike anything we've seen here in Detroit in an awful long time. He gets down the field. You're going to have to defend that. It's going to open up some areas. You're going to have some soft pockets for Amon-Ra to come underneath and be that possession slot guy that he is.
His first 2 touchdowns, he was behind the secondary, waiting.
And
that's why I said Goff needs to do push-ups.
Yeah, Goff needs to do some curls and some push-ups, man, because the guy can run. But the good thing about it, too, Ryan, you just hit the nail on the head. That opens it up for Amon-Ra St. Brown either on the backside. It opens up for him in a slot. It opens up for the tight end, whichever one of 4 that we're going to put in the game and throw the ball to. Because as soon as he takes off, DB, schemes are going to be 2. They're going to be 2 high safety on him. They're going to be jump coverage, so they'll put a man on him playing press that wants him to go outside. And then you have a safety that cheats over. So once you have him flying up the sideline, the DB follows him. The safety now follows him. Look at all this open area over here. This is room for the tight end Brock Wright to work, Zylstra to work. This is room for Amon-Ra St. Brown to work those intermediate routes. So he's not only going to help himself, he's like you said, he's going to open it up for everybody else. And oh, by the way, we do have a run game too.